Barcelona, as much as it's a city, will always be a beachside town because you just have the beach at one end. So it's like a peninsula. Like you're never really in that concrete jungle sensation, you know.
I can never find the beach when I'm there. I'm not very good at directions. I kind of just start walking in one way that I think
you can't
the beach
find the
would
beach
be.
in Barcelona.
I know. Is that bad?
Wild. I mean, sorry, love. That no, it's not bad. Is it a little bit stupid?
Stupid,
yeah,
maybe.
Tiny bit stupid.
Well, it's not. I mean,
where do you stay? I mean, it's just down.
I've been there. Yeah, it's just down. But
I mean,
what does that mean?
Like if you're, because Barcelona's on a hill, so if you're standing,
so you keep walking down.
You just literally, and then you can start to smell it.
Yeah. I can smell it.
Have you got to the port?
Listen, I've got there eventually. I went. What's the place north of Barcelona? Badalona. Yeah, it's like the Wario to Barcelona's Mario.
Yeah. It's like really small. Yeah. Like now, Barcelona Beach is fucking
there.
disgusting.
Yeah. But Badalona Beach was quite nice.
Stunning. Sure,
yeah.
you're up. That's borderline Costa Brava. Which is an exaggeration, but you know.
Most of the times I've been to Barcelona, it's been for Primavera
Sound. You one of them heads?
Yeah, it's such. I hate it.
Yeah, it's shit.
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
I've been there so many times because I love the music.
Yeah.
And the craic. I can't emphasize how little craic. We're obsessed with that sort of stuff here where it's like, only in Ireland would you have fun. No. You go to another festival in another country and you're like, the music's great, it's very well organised, everything's very efficient. This is the worst time I've ever had in my life.
No crack.
Someone gave me a stick once. Can you imagine how much fun you'd have with a stick?
Was it a big stick?
A big stick.
And
I had the stick and I was like, now I have a stick.
Yeah.
That's your day made at a festival. Security guy came over and took it off me and snapped it in half. The festival would be brought to a halt here. And actually, there'd be issuing apologies.
We'd be worshipping the stick.
Oh my! I was worshipping the stick.
We'd all be.
There was like 6 Irish people in a 2-mile radius saw me lift up a stick and they're like, "That's where the fun is."
That's the
and
crack.
Then a man took it from me and broke it.
Jose, piece of shit. Well, I honestly the crack. I talked about this actually on my sets last night about like like I go out, like there's so many beautiful men and women in Barcelona, like so many babes.
Yeah.
But like just bleak, dried. And like people think I have like, they're like, you are so charismatic and you're so magnetic. And I'm like, I'm just crack. Like I'm not like, I know for you fucking boring cunts, I'm incredible, but trust me, I'm just Irish.
Like Brazilian people coming over here and everyone's like, oh my god, and there's like, I'm just a regular person.
I'm just a regular, and
I'm
these
just another
boys, everyone has these bad boys.
This is just what the whole country is.
Yeah, and I don't, it's something I miss tremendously. And I always thought as well that I would probably end up like being what my like intergalactic soul buddy would be foreign. Like I thought like my soulmate would be probably someone from a different place, but I'm like, I think I need someone who's crack. I think I need, and that doesn't have to be always Irish. I mean, the Australians can be crack.
I feel like I didn't give Australia a fair shake, but I remember Melbourne's a cool city. But
Melbourne is a cool city. I lived in Melbourne for a while. It was probably my favourite place.
Yeah, it's nice, but people are like, it's great. Melbourne's just like a European city. Well, it is, but you know what else is like a European city? All the ones in fucking Europe.
Yeah. And
why'd you go to? You go to, if you want to go to London.
Yeah.
Don't fly all the way around the world.
Or Barcelona if you wanted. And it's so far away. The time thing, and as well, the thing that got me. Now I went. I mean, this is over. If I'm 33, I was 18 when I went. So like, whatever. Like, but when I went, it was like there's so much you can make so much money. My friend went, now he has a gaff and he bought this, and I was like, all right, well I'll definitely go because it was during the recession, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you go and like, you can make loads of money. You got to work loads though.
Yeah, it's also very expensive.
Yeah, like so it's not like you make all this money and then, but when you have to work all the time and then they live, it's the exact same. Because that's something about Ireland that I really struggle with, is the weekend culture of like, it's the weekend, let's get fought. Like I don't have that, and I'll say I'm obviously in recovery as well. I'm sober, so now way different. But even when I was drinking, I hate this thing of Friday nights.
Yeah.
Like, and I always worked in hospitality, so thankfully I never went out anyway on weekends. I always worked them.
Sure.
But I'm way more of a Tuesday, Wednesday person. Like, and why do I have to wait? And in Australia, it is the epitome of that.
Just Friday work culture.
Oh my god.
I can't say. I don't know if I experienced that. I spent a lot of time living on top of a Jeep, so there's not really much.
Did you have those tents on top of the cars? I love them.
They're pretty good.
They're fucking cool. And also I like the idea of sleeping up high.
It's kind of fun. Until the mosquitoes get in, and you're like, it's fucking not as much crack.
Did you see any big spiders?
No, even that, right? It's not that this is because you don't want to see the big spiders and stuff. I didn't see any of that stuff.
So
Joe, I saw lots of fucking road-killed kangaroos.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
Yeah,
you don't see the snakes and the spiders and stuff.
I saw a lot of... I got bit by a snake there.
Did you?
Yeah, I got bit in the ankle by a little brown belly python.
I'm jealous.
You should be. I got superpowers after it.
Nice. You got the powers of a snake.
I'm a snake.
You can
run
for
people out.
fucking run for politics. What?
Legend. I can swallow a goat hole.
Yeah.
Deep throat like a motherfucker.
Until people walk over your house and you jump up and grab them. Hold them down.
Yeah. And as well, I was working on, so for the second year visa, I did the 88 days farm work. That was probably the funnest time I had. I was in Margaret River.
You enjoyed the farm work stuff?
I didn't enjoy the farm work itself, was exhausting, but the vibe of like being in the working hostel with other people from all over the world, doing the 88 days together, like, and I was so young, I had energy coming out my fucking ball sack. Like I was 90, up to 90 even. So doing that was probably the fun, and I met a guy that I really liked as well. Yeah. So that was all, and he was like Italian, and I didn't even, but I was like, he had brown eyes, and it's like my first time seeing like foreigner. Yeah. So I was like, this is amazing, you know. So when I was there,
he was like in Italy, they all look like me.
But literally, do you know what? Matteo was, and he still is, an absolute fucking babe.
Fair play to you, Matteo.
Legend Matteo. Shout out to Matteo Milani. I moved to Italy for him. Yeah. But when I was doing the grape picking, and I ended up chatting away to all the farmers, and they were saying, if you do the night harvesting, you get way more money. Now you have to work the night, but you get way more money, like way more.
Okay.
And you just get more money. So if you want to do that, I can put you in contact with this guy. And I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I go on this big combine harvester. It's the middle of the night. There's like these big floodlights, and you have to the big machine takes the grapes in it, and you've got to push down. That was my job. I stood on top of the big machine, just push down the things, with all the lads, and it was class. And then I'm doing it one night, and I turn around, and there's a huntsman spider.
Oh shit!
Now the huntsman spider isn't dangerous.
Yeah.
Kevin, I have never in my life seen anything that big.
Really?
It had like calves, thighs, fingers. It was like
just wearing runners.
It was jacked, bro.
No
like
way.
It was jacked. It was just there, and I was like, and I froze like, and I'm not like, I would never kill a spider or anything like that, or like, but I'm not. A cockroach is my thing, give me kind of heebie-jeebies. The rest I can kind of live with. Like if there's a spider in my gaff, I'd be like, I'm just going to turn around, you hide, and just let me be, But I couldn't move, and I was like, Martin, and then he looked at me, he's like, fuck, and he gets it, and he just goes like this, and then through the floodlights you see this fucking huntsman just being boomerang. I was like, it was, I have to say, very unnerving.
I would say so.
Very big.